Look at the front where it says Ames real big. Well, here is something you don't see every day. We're at Kmart, or what was Kmart. It's kind of ironic, a retailer that was so awesome in its heyday that is now down to literally 30 stores if you combine Kmart with Sears, and the fact that Boscovs, which is an even better retailer these days, has more store locations being a regional chain than Kmart and Sears being national chains. It's kind of ironic that Boscovs took over an old school Kmart, but it's awesome. I love Boscovs. And that's
go in and find myself some deals.
Yes, let's do it. And it's even cooler because they have this outlet center here, and right across the street is a full inline store down there. Awesome stuff. And if it helps make any matters, if it makes it important at all to know, this is where Boscovs is headquartered. So it makes sense. But anyway, let's do a store tour at this former Kmart, which is now the Boscovs Outlet Center. And yes, we brought the bee friend here as we gave the Z24 a break this weekend, and she hasn't let us down. She's been flawless, and she brought us here to Kmart. Boscovs. K-Covs. All right. The Boscovs Outlet Center.
I thought they had fun.
I would think so. Great deals. Crazy low prices. New items daily. Find a treasure. Great deals. New items daily. That's what they say, the same thing. That's cool. And I love that they left all the windows here, just like Kmart in the old days would have. So it makes me wonder when this closes. And oh my god, they have Kmart carts in here.
Really?
Yeah. Look at this. It's still Kmart in here. Yeah, look, Kayla. Kmart carts. What are the odds of that? Not the black carts, but the gray ones. But wow. They didn't utilize all the space, though, in here. I know that. See a lot of good deals on things already. Authorized personnel only beyond this point. Yeah, see, they closed off a good chunk of the store here. Look at that red paint on the wall. That's old Kmart for you. I'll respect that. I won't go back there. Anyway, look at this place. An old Kmart. That's awesome. Let's keep going around this store. I'm surprised they don't have any clothes here. Oh, they got Christmas stuff. Toys, too. Shoes. Now let's go back here for a moment. The restrooms are back here. Yep. Good old Kmart. Wow. Nostalgia. That's their back room. We can't go back there. Old school. And then their offices are over here. Cool. A lot of shoes back here. Let's go down this way. Lots of lamps. Lots of mattresses too. Yeah, they definitely didn't utilize the whole store, but you gotta figure they have warehouses here too. Oh my gosh. They have an old Kmart register here. Let me show you. You ready? Old Kmart register. Let's take a look up this way as we go back towards the front. Pay attention, you got the old Kmart vents up in the ceiling. How cool is this? Clearly this has been here a while too, because they got the older Boscovs logo on the building outside. So this Kmart must have closed many, many years ago. Especially with all the windows up front, because a lot of Kmarts, when they remodeled, they sealed up all these windows. Check this out in here. This is closed off. But look at that in there.
That's how they're designed, so you can go around stuff. They're all like that.
That's cool. Interesting. Wonder what's up with that. It's like a display. Wow. Take a look at this awesome building. A lot of furniture here too. A lot of furniture. Was this cool or what, guys? Especially like this. This is cool though. Great deals on a lot of items. They got phone holsters. I know, I'm kind of sad they don't have clothing here. Kind of sad about that, but that's okay. You can't expect everything to be in one building here. They do pretty darn good though. Power inverters. Antennas. This is cool. I love that they have Kmart carts here though. Well, if they had one of those things for my lower back to put in the car, that would have been good. But I don't see those here. I like the shark backpacks that we saw. How cool.
$2. $7.42, man.
Alright. Good stuff. They got the little USB chargers too. I love it. The old Boscovs. As a matter of fact, we're going to do a lap around the back of the store. Here's where the old Kmart Garden Center and Auto Center was, it looks like. That would have been the Auto Center for sure. And this was, I assume, their Garden Center. Which, wow. It's seen some better days. Yeah.
They got a bunch of propane tanks, so don't go smoke a cigarette back there.
Yeah, and unfortunately some moron still would. We've seen this all too many times at gas stations. The worst is when somebody lights up a cigarette while they're pumping gas. It's like, do you have a death wish? And for starters, I don't want to be killed if you start a fire or an explosion. But this place is cool. This looks like this was an addition here, this part here with the door. Where the cinder blocks are a different color.
Yeah, definitely.
There's the old loading dock for Kmart. They got it open because they're actively unloading and loading trucks. And yeah, on this side of the building is where we had seen all of the trailers that they have. We'll just go through the trailers here. So many trailers. Oh, geez. That was a heck of a bump. This was cool to see, though, to come out here and see this old Kmart.
I'm kind of sad they didn't have clothes, though.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed on that, to be honest, but...
I mean, it was still a cool store if you're looking for home goods.
Yep. And the fact that they get things daily, they get different things in there, it's still cool. An old Kmart. It lives again. And with the way Boscovs is running, this place will not close up anytime soon. And just before we wrap up the video, there's their sign right there that faces the highway, Boscovs Outlet Center. That would have been the old Kmart sign. We know that all too well. Discover treasures at incredible prices. They did have some good deals. Just not what we were looking for today. But maybe if you come here, they'll have something for you. Okay, well, that's going to wrap up our little store tour here at the Boscovs Outlet Center. While we didn't necessarily find anything we wanted to buy in there today, with how much we do support Boscovs in general, we're always buying things at their stores. I think every single time we go to Boscovs, we buy something, whether it's clothing or fudge, something. So even though we didn't have any luck in the outlet center today, I wish I lived closer so I could check them out more often, since they do get new items every day. And I hope you enjoyed that store tour here, because this was cool. And I think it was really funny that they had Kmart carts in there that they still use. Now, too bad they only use so much of the sales floor for the actual store instead of like the whole entire building like that. But they use it for their warehouses and whatnot. And keep in mind, like I said, with the inline store, the full inline store right there, they probably use that as like warehousing for that. Plus, they have tons of trucks over there, so they probably ship a lot of things out or get a lot of things in here, so who knows. Anyway, I wish we lived closer, because I would definitely frequent the store a lot more often than just this one chance that we get until we're out in Reading again. Even though we're not necessarily in Reading, we're outside of the town, but hey, this is where they're headquartered, is Reading, and that's why they have this with that store over there. And the one that we were at in Reading by the Bojangles, the 3-story Boscovs that we're going to be heading to here at the Berkshire Mall. So even though we don't necessarily do videos at all of them, we do like to check them out personally and see what they have and see what's cool there. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care, stay awesome, and we'll see you later. Bye.